Okay, Mario, I know at the end of the last episode, I told a huge story about the development of your sequel here, Galaxy 2, but you didn't have to fall asleep. It wasn't that boring, was it? I'll never know, I guess. Anyways, hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. Last time, we went back to World 1 briefly because we had a challenge from the chimp. We did that challenge, we got ourselves a Power Star, and then we explored Hightail Falls here and got ourselves some more stars. So, here in the beginning of this episode, let's go ahead and call up a Hungry Luma, because we haven't done a hidden galaxy from a Hungry Luma here in a while. So, let's go ahead and feed this guy a bunch of star bits. I want to see him pop into a new galaxy. So this one's asking for 700. Luckily, we have over 1,000, so we got more than enough to feed this guy. So let's just fill him up with all those star bits. Yeah, he's so full. He's about ready to transform into a new galaxy, will ya? There you go. We found enough star bits that he created a brand new galaxy that's also in between the other two here that we can go ahead and do. So with this Hungry Luma, you can do this galaxy that just formed, and you can just skip these two galaxies here right outright, because these two galaxies lead to this platform here that needs 16 stars, which we obviously have enough. But if you do Honeybloom, you can go ahead and just go straight to the castle level here in World 2. So if you have enough star bits, this is a nice little shortcut. As long as you have enough stars, you can take advantage of it. But this level here, we're introduced to a familiar power with Bumble Beginnings. So as you can see, we have this mushroom that looks like a bee pattern, and it's actually a mushroom returning from Mario Galaxy 1. So we'll be seeing some power-ups actually that are from the first Galaxy game reappear in Galaxy 2. Because like I mentioned a couple times in the series already, this was originally going to be an expansion of Mario Galaxy 1, so it makes sense to see those. So let's just go ahead and get some more star bits here, and I don't know if we're going to be actually seeing what that mushroom would do just yet, because Goomba! Yeah, because the Goomba. This guy's a jerk. Get him out of here. Dang Goomba. Now, as I was trying to say, we actually want to go out our way a little bit, because there's actually a hidden star right in the beginning, and oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, I know about your Power Star, but I kind of want to leave here. This guy's not going to give me much of a chance. Alright, I'm just going to do this. I really screwed up my jump. There we go. I kind of made it harder for myself because I could have went around and then came up over here where my cursor is, sure, but dang it, I want to go the other way. Go the long way, why not? There you go. That's what I wanted. So you wall jump all the way up this wall, successfully and not terribly like I did. And if you do so, you'll get yourself a free Power Star. So, there you go. Got ourselves a Power Star right in the first minute of the level. Or in my case, the first 3 minutes, because every time I turned around, I was getting hit, getting knocked down, or just missing my jump. But that's besides the point. We got a hidden star. I feel good. Looks like we have a bee on board. Keep it away from me. I'm allergic. If it gets stung, I'll swell right up. I do like watching him, though. Think he knows any good bee tricks? What kind of question is that, Lubba? He's a bee. What kind of tricks would a bee know? Like, they're bees. They know how to pollinate and fly and sting you. What kind of bee tricks are you talking about? And of course, I get the 1 star bit. Why? Why do I bother with those games? I never get the good reward. I always get the 1 star bit, or the enemy, or a coin I don't want. Where the heck is that bee? He's on one of these pedestals, and here he is. He's on the back of Mario's head. So let's go ahead and talk to our bee friend. Bet you'd like to know our little secret. When we get coins in the air, we can fly farther. So he just kind of told us what we can do with the power-up we're actually going to get in the galaxy this bee came from. So, yeah, he kind of told us a little bit early there because we kind of didn't use the transformation of this world just yet. With that first star, you never need to use the power-up here, so you can just wall jump up. And if you do that, you'll still unlock the bee, as you see. So, we kind of just skip around a little bit there. But let's go ahead and actually do the level proper now. Let's go for the star we're supposed to get. And take care of this Goomba. Got out my way before. I'm not taking another chance. So, if we continue on, let's go ahead and wall jump up here. And we got some rain here, which is interesting. I don't really know why exactly there's rain there, because if you take this power-up back with you, it wouldn't really do much. But grabbing this mushroom, we become Bee Mario. So if we hold the A button, we can go ahead and fly for a short amount of time. As you can see, we don't really have too much of a flight meter, so you can't really spam it. But whenever you're holding down the A button, that's when your fly meter is being drained. So you can easily fly in the air by just getting enough height and then just kind of pressing the button when you need it. So sometimes just kind of hovering is a better idea than actually flying with the bee. So that's what I'll try to do once in a while if I can. And we already got ourselves the comet medal, so we're good to go. But as you saw earlier, I collected the coin and my flight meter did refill a bit. So like the bee told us back on Starship Mario, when we collect coins, we do refill some of our flight meter. Not all of it, but we will fill up some of it. So do keep that in mind. So what I like to do right here, by the way, is there's a bunch of different star bits that pop out of those vines. And if you collect those while you're trying to shake your Wii remote, you're going to have a hard time doing so. So what I like doing is I like to shake my nunchuck instead. It makes things a lot easier for me than shaking around the Wii remote and collecting all those. So that's why I always point out to people when you play the Galaxy games, you can use either the Wii remote or the nunchuck to do the spin attack. You don't just have to use the Wii remote. A lot of people don't realize that because the game doesn't really tell you you can actually use the Wii remote or the nunchuck to do the attack. So we gotta be careful of these guys, because these are fuzzies. These return from other Mario games as well, and they're pretty annoying because you can't kill them. I think the only way you can kill them was with Rainbow Mario, but I don't know if that's actually true because I never really tried it. I don't think there's a level where you find one of those fuzzies, and there's also a rainbow star, at least from what I remember in the game. I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate, so don't quote me on that, but at the same time, like I said, I just never really had the opportunity to do so, so I've never really tried. That was a lot of star bits, almost enough to give us an R1-up, which would have been convenient, but luckily for us, we can get them all right here. So let's be careful not to get stabbed. Those plants there, they're homing on you, so be careful. Luckily, they're on a tether, so they can only do so much. And they give you plenty of mushrooms here because you actually need to be Bee Mario here. Not just to fly, but any flowers or clouds you see, you need to be Bee Mario to stand on. As you see with the cloud power-up, we need to be Cloud Mario in order to stand on those as well, because if you tried to stand on one of those clouds without Cloud Mario, you would have popped right through it. The cloud would have just disappeared. Same thing with Bee Mario. If you don't have Bee Mario and try to stand on either a flower or a cloud, then you'll just go right through it and it'll disappear or just kind of shrink up in the flower's case. So you're going to want to keep Bee Mario throughout this entire section. If you lose it, they give you plenty of mushrooms to become Bee Mario once again, but you're better safe than sorry in this regard. Just make sure you keep that transformation for as long as you can and just avoid as many possible hits as you can, well, avoid. But there we go. We're done with Honeybloom for now, so we won't be needing to go back there for quite a while. Since we got the Galaxy Complete sticker on our map, we can go ahead and move on and feel very comfortable about that. So, oh, wait, we got a letter. Before we go on, let's go ahead and see what it is. Certificate of Commendation. Wow. Even we couldn't get that power star in Honeybloom Galaxy. Here's a reward for your bravery. Please accept this one-up. Honeybee. There was a one-up mushroom attached to the letter. And we got it. Thank you. Yeah, so if you get that star, you get a free one-up. Convenient. So we got a choice. We can do this galaxy here, the Wild Glide, or we can do this galaxy here, the Cosmic Cove. As you can see, there's more stars for us to collect in that one, so let's go ahead and do Wild Glide and get this one out of the way. Because this is one of my least favorite galaxies in the game, because it has one of my least favorite mechanics in the game, the Fluzzards. This is Fluzzard's first flight. One of the 2 times, if I'm not mistaken, you actually use Fluzzard in the entire game. There's only really 2 galaxies this thing appears in, so it's kind of one of those useless gimmicks that Nintendo kind of throws into the game, kind of like the first Galaxy. You're going to have levels that you don't just move around and platform. You're going to have motion control levels like these, so this one's going to be fun, in quotations. Fluzzard! Fluzzard! He can't fly so well, and he's shy. So shy. But he seems to be okay with you. Maybe he'll carry you and glide. Come on, come on. I'll teach you to glide. Will you fly with Fluzzard? I know I want to, but yeah, let's go ahead and glide. Kind of have to. Alright, so here's how we glide. Let's go ahead and hold the Wii Remote level, which it's just pointing at the screen, just like so. So you're going to be seeing my star cursor a lot now. So this is the starting position. To turn left, obviously we got to tilt left. To turn right, we need to tilt right. So this Fluzzard, he is controlled all by your motion control with the Wii Remote. So that's why I'm not that big of a fan of this, because it's all just tilting the Wii Remote around, and it's not as accurate as I like for that reason, because Super Mario Galaxy 1 came out in 2007. Super Mario Galaxy 2 came out in 2010. And the thing is, with both of these games, they both don't support Wii Motion Plus. What that means is both of these games are using the gyroscope that are in these Wii Remotes that was released with the Wii in 2006. And it's the weak gyroscope that isn't one-to-one with your motions like the Wii Remote Pluses are. So, because of this, sometimes I feel like my motion isn't the most accurate with things like this, and the thing I don't like about the Fluzzard is just more or less just how much it's dragged out. Because it's not terrible, as you can see, like I'm controlling him just fine, but sometimes when you have super precise movements, which you will get in these Fluzzard sections, I don't really have the easiest time to, well, do them, basically. I have a very hard time trying to get those said accuracies, because the Fluzzard himself, he kind of moves a little bit slow left to right. He can move pretty fast when you speed up by holding down like I'm doing now, but that's about it. Well, hopefully this should be our last gate, and it was, so now the hard part is getting the Comet Medal. And I barely got that. See what I'm talking about? The problem with the Fluzzard isn't controlling him, but it's controlling him fast, because he takes a little bit of time. He has a little bit of lag between when he'll move and when your hand moves. So because of that, it's very hard to be precise in moments when you need to, and it almost cost me a Comet Medal. Not a fan of the Fluzzard. Really am not. Like I said, I think we only see him twice, if I'm not mistaken, so Fluzzard, we're not going to be dealing with too many times. We'll be using him once in a while, because this isn't going to be the only star we'll be getting in the galaxy. We'll be coming back, and then we have another galaxy later on. We'll be using Flutter a couple times, but outside of that, Fluzzard, we're just going to try not to remember about you and just leave you with your bird friends. I know it sounds harsh, but like I said, I'm just not a fan of the control. It just isn't responsive enough for me. So we have time to go ahead and do one more galaxy. So let's go ahead and actually jump into the next one. I wasn't going to do it, but we got enough time, so let's go ahead and do the Cosmic Cove, shall we? Now this galaxy I really like. It's a really cool galaxy, and that's kind of a bad pun in a way, because this galaxy has a gimmick where at one point you can actually turn this water into ice. So yeah, accidental pun being made right there. But this is Twin Falls Hideaway. So with this one, we're going to be swimming through the water a little bit, but at some point we'll be ice skating, which I do like. I like the ice skating in this game. It's pretty fun. But let's go ahead and talk to this giant penguin here real quick. Oh, hey there. Everyone is out doing their swimming drills right now. So everyone's just kind of swimming around, and this is our first instance of learning how to swim. And I want to keep that Koopa there real quick. We haven't seen Koopas just yet, but yeah, they're mainstream from the Mario series, so we'll go ahead and take a shell, because I really want it. But the sign there teaches you how to swim, so if you don't know how to swim, watch that video. But we do. So I'll explain how it works after we lose the shell, probably, because I'm going to explain the shell control right now. What's very convenient about having a shell when you're swimming underwater is it makes you move very quickly. And also, it gives you a little bit of a flashlight. I don't know how a Koopa shell has a flashlight on, of all things, but it does. So when you're using a shell, you can go ahead and propel yourself pretty fast. When you don't have one, you'll be swimming around by using the A button to do breaststrokes, and you can still do your spin underwater. So to get into the water by, surfacing downwards like I just did, you need to do ground pound at first. Otherwise, you'll just be swimming on the surface. But once you're down there, you'll be breaststroking or doing your spin to move quickly. I prefer spinning around underwater whenever possible. That way, you move extremely fast. But as you can see here, we have an air meter, and once that's depleted, well, we're dead. So don't let that deplete. So let's go ahead and collect these coins here. And there's a Comet Medal just sitting right here in the shell. How convenient for us. If you press the Z button while you're using the shell, by the way, you'll actually break. And I like doing that because it actually has like lights coming on, like it's actually having tail lights for a break. It's really weird because how would a Koopa shell have brake lights? Like, does the Koopa just have brake lights installed in the shell in case Mario would take it one day like this? Like, it's kind of weird, but it's really cool at the same time. But right here, we got ourselves our friend. This is why I want to do this galaxy right now, because we got ourselves a Hungry Luma here. Luckily, he doesn't want too many coins, only 15. So we just got to get a couple more coins from him, and then we can move on. So it's going to take a little bit of time, obviously, but once we get our coins, well, Mario, can you please, like, jump out of the water? It's kind of hard to jump out because you can, it's just kind of picky. Oh, come on. I just want to kill this thing. See, now he jumps. I don't like that. Sometimes his jump is, like, delayed for me. I don't know why, but it just is. Also, you can tell when I'm spinning when my cursor is going crazy like that. Alright, just get more coins. Also, I would really like another shell if I'm going to be swimming around underwater for a while. There we go, we got one. So what's nice is when you spin right next to a shell underwater, it will home in on Mario's location, so you can easily grab that shell without any problems whatsoever. And I do like that. But right here, let's go ahead and get these coins, and wow, completely missed them apparently. Jeez. Yeah, let's turn the camera around a little bit. And you can actually center the camera using the C button. I didn't really talk about that before, but there wasn't really too much of a need to talk about earlier, because I never really had too much of a chance to do that. So there we go, we got our coins, so let's just go ahead and move. Let's get back to our Hungry Luma friend and feed him some coins. We'll have one left over, how nice. So let's just make our way over there. Even though we're moving kind of fast, I wish we were moving a little bit quicker. And let's see if we can jump out. There we go, nice jump. Let's turn our camera back around because we can. And feed him the 15 coins he needs to transform to a new planet. There you go, buddy. Transform for us, will you, buddy? I like how that penguin was just staring down at Mario. I was like, what's he doing? Did he just kill a Luma? Mario, you're a jerk. Don't feed people coins. I just imagine that's his voice. It really is weird when you just kind of see him looking out from a distance like that. But right here, you want to go ahead and hit that blue switch right away, because what we need to do is we need to chase this bunny. So come back over here. And what's cool about this, no pun intended, is with ice skating, you do a couple of different things you wouldn't be able to do normally. So what you can do is you can spin to get some extra speed, and you can also use it to get some extra distance with your jumps too, kind of like a long jump. That's the only real way you can be catching this bunny. I think you can catch him without turning the water to ice, but it's not easy. We'll get more into the ice mechanics in the next episode, but one of my favorite things to do is just to press the Z button to flip around with Mario so he's ice skating backwards, and then jump from there because it just looks so cool and stylish. I just really like it. But that's that. We got ourselves another power star, so that's one of the 3 stars we can go ahead and collect right now in that galaxy, because we can already see 2 on the map. So we got one of them, and we'll get the other 2 starting in the next episode. So with that said, we can go ahead and continue on from this galaxy as well to the final galaxy here in World 2, but I'm going to go ahead and end the episode on that note. Next time on Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2, we'll get the remaining stars that we have left here in World 2, and hopefully move on to World 3. I'll see you guys next time.